Not so long ago, I was asking a few potential members to join Toastmasters, and they told me, Vincent, recently it's all Zoom meeting and all. They really don't have time, to attend the Toastmasters meeting. I can't actually deny that, because the Zoom meeting is not as strong as a physical one. But I shared with them a story, and I told them, me too, I didn't have time for Toastmasters. You see, many years ago, I was a junior accountant in an IT company called Compact Computer. In that company, I was quite comfortable. I was hardworking. My boss could see that, and I was feeling okay, with my colleagues and all. That's where one of my friends came to me and said, Vincent, let us improve communication skills together, through Toastmasters Club. I was telling him, I don't know, man. It's like, I'm kind of comfortable. Do I really want to do that? Not surely. And then he convinced me. He said, Vincent, learning communication skills may help you get promoted. I love promotions. And therefore, I agree. We went around Singapore. We looked for a few clubs and we went through the chapter meetings. And just before we signed on the application form, I was promoted already for my previous hard work, But ladies and gentlemen, when you get promoted, your priorities changed. You have so much to prove yourself worthy to your boss and to your new team. I really didn't have time for Toastmasters, and with a heavy heart, I put it aside. But improving communication skill is always in my mind. 2 years later, another of my friends came and he said, Vincent, let us improve communication skills together. At that time, things changed because I was doing quite well for my team. My team became the most competent, most diligent, and most experienced team in the whole company. I was doing okay, and I was quite comfortable. So I told him, I don't know, man. And then he convinced me. He said, Vincent, improving communication skill is the best investment of your time. Well, I like good investment of my time, and therefore I agree. So we went through Singapore, we looked for a few Toastmasters Club, and we attended the chapter meeting. Just before we signed on the application form, my wife was pregnant. Ladies and gentlemen, when you have your first baby, your priorities change, You want to spend as much time as possible with the baby before and after birth, and there are so many things to do. I really have no time for Toastmasters. And therefore, with a very heavy heart, I have to let it go. But improving communication skill is always in my mind. I thought I have 3 chances, I didn't. 2 years later, my company was bought over by Hewlett-Packard. HP didn't need 2 finance departments, and although my team was fantastic, they were dissolved. But then there is a bigger role, stronger position to lead this bigger team. And I was eager, I was enthusiastic to apply for that job. I went through the requirement and it says there has to be a strong communicator. I wasn't a very good communicator at that time, and I went through the interview. I fumbled and I tumbled. I failed. So ladies and gentlemen, as you could see, I was disappointed. I was frustrated, but I also regretted. I regretted not taking the chance to improve my communication skills when I could still do it. And therefore, I promised myself, the next opportunity come, I will grab it. 2 years later, one of my friends came to me and said, Vincent, let us improve communication skills together. Wow, at that time, I found a new job. Now, the last job didn't work out. My wife was pregnant with my second child. I had so much more to do, new company, new baby. I really have no time for Toastmasters. But I remember the frustration, the disappointment, and how regretful I was in the last time. And therefore, I took up the chance. I joined a Toastmasters club. That was a journey that I never look back. It was very, very fruitful. And that was 20 years ago. I eventually improved personally and professionally. Personally, I happened to win top 3 in the district. Professionally, I got promoted quite a bit, eventually as CFO of Motorola. And ladies and gentlemen, I truly, truly believe that improving communication skill is something that we should always, always do, because the best time to improve communication skill is 20 years ago. But the second best time is today, And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, if some of you in the call today, if you are not yet a Toastmaster, I truly encourage you, quickly talk to VPM, sign the application form MB1. If you are already a Toastmaster, I strongly encourage you, take up the appointment, take up the project role in the next meeting and the next meeting. But if you are just like many of us, like Christina, Jenny, Patvi, and many of us who are diligently improving communication skill, I just want to tell you, well done, congratulations, and thank you, everyone. Back to you, Toastmaster.